guys, Fish767 here. Today I'm going to be showing you a really fun deck. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana base to fix the thing, and I also didn't have the wildcards to go actually get it, so I ended up just moving my account. You can do that. Here, let me show you real quick in case any of you made really bad choices on your wildcards. You go to View Account and then Accounts and Preferences, and it will take you to your account site on the Wizards website, and then you can change your email to just like some email that doesn't exist, so like a letter dot something else, and then it'll take that as an email, and that's where it'll put your account, and it'll also save that like to your computer when it autofills passwords or anything. It'll save that so you can actually access all your accounts, and then you just go register a new one under your old email. So that's what I did here. That's how I got rid of the other one that used to be the dinosaur one. So I could show you this, but we don't have really good mana base, so right now we're running 5 islands and 15 swamps. But you got 4 Tetsuko creatures you control with power, toughness, 1 or less can't be blocked in 36 rat colonies. It gets +1/+0 for each other rat you control. A deck can have any number of cards named rat colony. Because its toughness is 1, Tetsuko makes it unblockable, and for however many rats you have, that's how big they are. Another card that you can run if you actually have good mana base is, where'd it go? Experimental Frenzy. And then you get to do like turbo rats, because with Frenzy, you get to play the rats off the top of your deck, and you don't have to wait for them to get in your hand. So I haven't done too much work with this, so I'm gonna see if I can't like fix it with 20 lands and maybe get that to work. So we want all of it to be black, 100%, because we want to be able to cast stuff. But after a certain point, it doesn't matter like if they enter tapped, because we only need 2 to do stuff. So this is looking good right now because it gives us 8 sources of blue and 8 sources of red, and still our 20 sources of black. So I'm going to go try this. You'd have 2 more Experimental Frenzies in here if you were actually going to go do that, but as you can see, no more rare wildcards. Well, besides the mythic one. And let me change the name because it's no longer rats, it's now turbo rats. There we go. Or no, it should be 2 words, shouldn't it? Okay, time to go turbo rats some people. Just starting out, just learning how to play. I should do it in ranked. That would be so funny, because they just started a new season, so like, as far as I know, when you start a new season, you go down to bronze rank. I'm not sure if you're a higher rank, you just go down to the lowest tier in that. But if it's the case where everybody went down to bronze and you have to build your way back up, that means that we've got like a bunch of people here. We can't keep a one-lander. Oh my gosh, we're going to keep a one-lander. We at least get the scry. Are we going? I think we're going first, too. Nope. But I really just want to show you this. I think that we're going to get mana screwed. Our rat deck is going to get mana screwed. That's wonderful. Yeah, Cinder Barons. I almost pressed the next button. That would have been bad. We scoop. No lands. There's no sense in continuing. He's playing red, so by the time that he gets set up, anything that we play just dies. It's better to just scoop that one. Wait, I want to go into ranked. I still have to select the deck. Let's see what's in ranked. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can kill off a merfolk. That'd be nice. You know, I keep on wondering if my mic's on, but it's on. I'm sorry about the crackling once again. I need to get a new mic. Is keeping this being greedy? I feel like it is. I don't think we should keep. I mean, we got the combo. We don't have the land. So, but we have a 19 out of 53 shot plus a scry to get a second land. Yeah, I guess we'll keep. Oh, we don't get the scry because we have to mulligan to get the scry. It doesn't matter. We're on the draw. We'll be fine. We have 2 turns with a 19 out of 53 shot. And then the next turn's an 19 out of 52 if we don't get one. So what are the odds there? It's high. See, we got one. We're good. Then we can throw down Rakdos after, and then Rat Colony, and Rat Colony. And we're playing zombies, which isn't good, but it's not like bad. And we got our third land. We just need a fourth that we can throw down this thing. But yeah, we're gonna play out our hand before we do, because you know that's smart. I don't like Sky March Bloodletter. But they're not gonna like Rat Colony by the time that we're done. Like, I don't want this to happen, but it could, where they just murder Tetsuko as soon as we attack with our rats, and then they're blockable. I don't think that that's gonna happen, but it could. And look at that, an untapped land for next turn, and we can throw down double rat and make them all 4/4s or 4/1s. I wish that they got bigger in the toughness, but they don't. They're not relentless rats. Which Experimental Frenzy into Relentless Rats is amazing. We're not going to block. They're going to be hurting more than we are. Another Experimental Frenzy, not the best of draws. Yeah, see, I don't think that they get that. Oh, they're going to block it with a 3/2 flash. Nice. Next turn, do we Frenzy, or do we Rat Colony Tetsuko? I say it depends on what we draw. Because right now our hand's only good for Frenzy and Tetsuko and Rat Colony. And we can't do much with the Frenzy just yet. I want them to block. We're gonna go Rat Colony, swing, and then I should have probably Frenzied. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go Rat Colony, swing. They're gonna block, and then we're gonna go Tetsuko right after. Oh no, that was a bad play, wasn't it? Because I gave them 2/2s. It doesn't matter. We can kill off their stuff by blocking. We're in it for the long game because of the Frenzy. And if you hear the cat, I'm sorry. The cat won't shut up. She's normally outside. And so she's like free, but we had to bring her inside and put her into a cage just because our other cats don't like her. And then we put her, she's inside because of the cold weather. Oh. That's what they spent their uncommon on. What? How big is the stack? Okay, it looked bigger. It looks like 60 cards. I'm like, I mean it is 60 cards, but it looks like it was 60 cards plus what they already have. Which definitely was alright. We are in it for the long game. We'll block. Can I please get a land? I need to, yes, I needed it untapped, but that's okay. Sweet. That means that we can get down 3 at a turn, 3 a turn at the current rate, but we might be dead before then. Rat. I think that we're gonna die before then. Well, swinging into the zombies was a very bad idea. I didn't swing into zombies, I swung into a Doom Dissenter. Which isn't any better. Can we get a Tetsuko? I need to top deck a Tetsuko. I can't even win if I do. Well, we had 5/6/1 rats. We're still dead though. I'm just gonna concede it. We almost got there. But now we know don't swing into things that make tokens, because the tokens will kill off the rats too. And then they just get card advantage. See, that's a problem. And I want to play Fall of Thran, but the amount of rares in that deck is there's so many. And I don't know how they do it, but they have a ton of rare wildcards like the other YouTubers. Not me, obviously. We're gonna keep that. We got our colors, we got our rats, we got our Tetsuko. We just need 2 more lands and Experimental Frenzy. What is this? I don't like that card. I'd never seen that card before. I didn't even know that it got printed. Okay, they're playing elves. This is gonna be fun. Because our rat colonies kill off their elves. They're not playing elves. Or are they playing elves? I think that they're playing elves, but I've never seen blue elves. But I bet you they've never seen Grixis rats. Oh, that's why. Are we gonna die here too? Because, you know, our mana base is not key. We should have already had an additional rat down. We're not gonna swing. I'm like, Druid? Nope. I think he's looking for an answer for our rats. Or another land so that he can do a bunch of stuff with the Elvish Chancellor. We could do with some land. Attack. Sweet. We got game next turn. If they don't have game this turn. See, that's the thing. When they don't block, it makes it a ton easier to get game. Why is this thing? What is this? Okay. They could pump it. Okay, they didn't pump it. Sweet. I'm not gonna tip them off just yet. Oh wait, yeah, we got game. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna let them read it. They're reading it. Okay, they've read it. There we go. We got off the combo very slowly. I think that I'm gonna go back to my original build because I got the rats out a ton quicker. Of course, I didn't have the one card in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here because, you know, I spent all my rares getting the Experimental Frenzies. Well, there's only 2, there's not 4, so it doesn't make sense to really be running that. You know what I'm saying? And we'll try it like that, because we'll get a ton more untapped lands than we are going to get tapped, which should be good. I'm thinking, oh wait, I've got too many lands in there because I took out the frenzies. Let's try it like this. It's no longer Turbo Rats, but I don't know, I think it's cool. I was watching this one guy play a Fall of Thran deck in Mythic rank, and he beat every single person he played, and it was amazing. Ooh. I don't like the double Tetsuko, but we got the lands. We'll keep. We're either going to hit more lands or rat colonies, because chances of us hitting another Tetsuko are very low. I would have loved if that rat had been a tapped Demir land. Well, that's the only land that we got, besides swamps. Is this another, what is this? This is Temur? Whatever it's called. I don't like decks like this, but why are they running green? Oh wait, I know what it is. So, you know that card that gives everything, all your creatures uncounterable and riot? And then, you know, Simic Ascendancy? Yeah, that's the thing. Where you give your stuff Riot and put +1/+1 counters on it to put counters on Simic Ascendancy and just straight up win. I played that deck and won against somebody, surprisingly. He's not very good. But that's what this is, I'm gonna guess. Or maybe this is their favorite color combination and they wanted to play this. I mean, that's the only thing that I can see, but we got ourselves a swamp, we need one more. Do they want to take 8? They're taking 4, guaranteed. And they're losing a mana. See, because, you know, at this point, we're outvaluing them, because we're getting rid of their stuff, but we constantly have an influx of rats. We will be taking 5. I don't mind that. We won't be swinging in. No tax. We're going to wait until next turn when we can throw down a rat, and if we get an island, we win. Oh wait, we don't have islands. Darn it. We're not dying next turn, that's for sure. Maybe. See, they don't want to swing into our army of rats. And that's cool. We can swing in for 15, force them to block one of them. But if they block multiple, our strategy goes down the drain, and then the Demanding Dragon does not become blocked very often. So we have to throw down more rats. We need a Dimir land. As soon as we get it, it's game. And a lot of times, like decks like this, they're gonna wait because they don't want to die, so they're gonna have blockers open, and they're not gonna swing at us as we just keep on making rats. You know, because at this point, if they swing anything at us, we get. Let's see. If they swing one thing at us, we got 4 6/6s coming their way. They can only block 2, or yeah, 2. So we're gonna end up being good there, and now we get more rats. I think that's not game, because they can block 3, which means that they only take 7. No attacks. And then our stuff drops down to being 4/4s. Next turn, though, if they tap out again, it's game. They're probably looking for, like, a Chain Whirler or something. Oh, but they don't have enough mana to play it. They're looking for something. If it were me, I'd be looking for a, I can't remember. It's a dinosaur. It comes and deals the damage to everything. Can we get another rat, please? A Palakaworm, that'll do it. Getting them some life. Our rats are as big as this Palakaworm. Just take that into consideration. We're hitting them for 16. Can I please get a Dimir land? I just need a Dimir land. They're probably like, what are those 2 cards in his hand? Because I didn't play him as land, and I didn't play him as rats. It may have been a bit greedy to have kept this hand. Because if we had another rat, it would have been game very soon. Because how many? They have 6. Oh, they're gonna kill off a rat. Curses. Oh, they're gonna kill off another rat. Poop. And the Palakaworm just hits us, and you know, because we have to block with 7 rats in order to not take damage from Palakaworm. So we can swing in and wipe their board, but they have a much better mana, or not mana, but a better card advantage than we do. And even if we swing in to try and wipe their board, they'll probably just not block completely. And now would be our chance. Okay, we get it. No attacks. We have to be very lucky. If Mirror March goes off, we lose. If Mirror March does not go off, we win. Because we'll throw down Tetsuko. Unless they kill off the Tetsuko when we play it. Oh shit, they sleeped us. We're dead. That's why they're running blue. We were only 1 turn off, too. That's just sad. Let's go get a pack. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a shock. Wait, what colors do we need? Is it Demir and what's the other one? Rakdos. Rakdos is here, but we'd have a better chance of getting a shock here. Yeah, I like the new set. Let's see what we get, guys. Maybe we'll get a shock to make the tech better. I'm sorry that the videos, like, they're getting longer, and I'm sorry about that. This is good. I've not actually gotten to break this card yet. I want to. What is this? I like that card. Okay. We need islands. We can't not have islands. We have literally 18 sources. Well, now we have 17. I'm going to pop in like 3 islands. Can I get to the lands, please? I mean, how does that look? Because I don't want to drop the swamps too much, you know? Let's try that. And then, because, you know, if we had gotten an island or an untapped, or a tapped land on any of the turns but the last one, we would have won. And we just didn't. Okay, we've got our lands. It's not the best, but we're not going to end up getting messed up with our colors. And we're playing white weenies. Don't you just love white weenies? Nobody loves white weenies. Oh, is this? This is not white weenies. Oh, thanks. I wanted another tapped land. I bet you we're playing that infinite combo deck. We're not playing the infinite combo deck. What in the world are we playing? Are we playing Defender Tribal? We might be playing against Defender Tribal. Well, I think our rats kill off Defender Tribal, unless... Oh no, they have the card. Oh shoot. See, there's a card that says creatures you control deal combat damage with their toughness, and they don't have, oh, they can attack so they didn't have Defender. But our rats are getting big enough that if they play it, it's not going to matter, because we're just going to kill off their walls, and we're in it for the long game. Their deck will not be. Their deck will be in it for a quick win, because, you know, like, look at this. This is a 4-4 for 2, and a 4-4 for 2, and a 6-6 for 4 that can have indestructible. That's going to be their plan. That's going to be how they win. They're not in it for the long game. They're in it for a short time. Unless they might counter this rat. They didn't counter the rat. They might counter this rat. Didn't counter the rat. We're just going to swing in. I bet you they're going to make the wall indestructible. Oh. Why would a wall deck even run that? Like, seriously. Why? Well, that was not good. We'll get him back up to 5/5s this turn, and we don't want to swing in to the walls because it doesn't make any sense. I'm assuming that they either have another one of those things or a, what do you call it, a thing that lets us go get lands. We're going to swing in 2. Actually, we're just going to swing in, yeah, we're going to swing in 2. Because either they're going to do it or they're not going to do it. And by swinging in 2, we only drop down to 5/5s, which we can play another rat and become 6/6s next turn. We're going to learn from our mistakes. Oh wait, they can just make the... I should have swung in with 3. Because the walls gain indestructible. This deck is like our bane until we hit Tetsuko. Which is what I'm literally going to wait and do. Is just wait until I hit Tetsuko. Because then we just instantly win. We have a 4 in 42 chance to hit Tetsuko. Unless they mill off one. Did they mill off one? They did not. They don't even know that we have a Tetsuko. We're just going to play rats. if they ever tap out, we'll just swing in with our army. If they ever tap out. Because as soon as they do, they can't make their walls unblockable, and they can't make everything get +1/+0. That's our plan. No attacks. See, because as soon as we get Tetsuko, it's game over, regardless. So we just have to wait that long. They are not tapped out enough for us to do anything. Stop giving us lands. We only run 20. 4 out of 39. It's less than a 1 in 10 chance. So in 10 cards, we're guaranteed to hit it, give or take. Like, not guaranteed, but we should be. Mathematically, we are. Why are we getting so many lands? How many did he milled off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 lands there. I'm a little bit worried for when he actually attacks with these things, because if he gives them indestructible when he attacks, our entire board goes dead. All of our rats are 10 10s, or they're 10 1s. Can we please get a Tetsuko? You know, guys, this is the problem. We don't have any way to, like, draw us cards, which is why we run the Frenzy, because you're, like, drawing cards then. Oh, look at that, there are 11 ones now, and there's 10 of them. That's 110 damage if they hit. You know that thing where it's like deal 100 damage and get 5 extra decks, like, at the very end? Perfect deck for this. Like, literally 110 damage right here. And now it's 11 times 12, 132. I could have just added a little bit to it. Added 32, or not 32. Math is hard sometimes. Okay, there's the card. Do they have Vigilance? They do not have Vigilance, and he's just passing. And we're just gonna rat. Because I'm assuming that he's holding up enough mana to have a whatchamacallit that goes and gets his lands. I can't remember the name. Oh well, then shoot. Well, we'll just swing in 2 at a time then, if we ever get a Tetsuko. Oh my gosh, I need a Tetsuko. Chances are now 4 out of 33. No attacks. I could swing in with a 14-1, but he'll just make the wall indestructible, and then bad things happen. It's probably like, why is he playing blue? Or maybe he knows why I'm playing blue. I don't know. If you've got 13 times 14, that's like over 200 damage on the board. Where's my Tetsuko? I only need 1. What is this? What's this other effect? Untap target creature. So he can't even tap my stuff. Oh, but he has a Dawn of Hope. Shoot. Because now he can gain life. That doesn't even matter at this point. Making them unblockable. If he taps down below the range of the thing, we're going to kill him with Tetsuko. He did. He can no longer do that. Give us a Tetsuko now. Deck, if there is ever a time to give us a Tetsuko, it would be now. Heck, I could just swing in, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna swing in. I think that's game. Yeah, because there's only 8 of them, so we hit him with 6 14-1s. What was he thinking? Why would you have done that? The only thing stopping me from attacking you was you being tapped, or you having mana. Why would you tap out? Okay, we don't hit him with 6, but we hit him with 5. Without Tetsuko, guys. See, he shouldn't have tapped out. Once he did that, I knew it was going to be game. Like, I was like, if he taps below it, then we only need is a Tetsuko. But he didn't even make enough blockers to stop us. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here, guys. That's Turbo Rats. You've seen different ways to do it. I suggest a much better mana base. Ooh, look at that. We have a uncommon wild card. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a good day.